Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome back to Tic Tac Tarot. I'm Milo, and I'm going to be your reader for today. If this is your first time tuning in, thank you for tuning in. And if you're a return viewer, thanks again for your support. I appreciate you guys. This is going to be a general message for the month of May. This could be anything from career, finances, romances, family, friends, whatever message you need to hear most is what's going to come out in the cards. Don't shoot me, I'm just a messenger. And as always, don't try to make something fit that doesn't fit. Don't have to put on somebody else's slipper. You're Cinderella in your own story, so only take what resonates to your situation, leave what does not for somebody else. And with that being said, this is a gender not specific reading. If I say he or she, I'm referring to a character on the cards, not you or your person specifically. Now that I've got that out of the way, I've got a bit of an announcement for you. I have been given a buttload of decks, tarot decks, oracle decks from my best friend. They've kind of taken a different venture down a different path other than tarot, which is cool by me because they'll still get all the free readings they ever want from me. But she gave me quite a few decks, and some of them were doubles. Now, she told me, sell the doubles, make a profit. However, in my heart, I can't make a profit off a gift. So what I'm going to do is give the gift of giving and I'm going to give away the doubles, and I'm going to do so raffle style, and I'm going to do so in a way that helps support this channel because that's kind of a profit in a sense. But yeah, so I got these three that are doubles. I'm going to be giving them away for second, third place. I'll explain that in 1 second, but it's based off the value of the deck. These are previously loved decks, so they are not brand new. They are not sealed. They have been used before. They have been cleansed. I will cleanse them again on a live video. I will get into that in a minute. And then I will mail them to you again. I will get to that in a minute. The way this is going to work is the most liked zodiac sign, the most liked video for each zodiac sign for the month of May will get a chance. First place, second place, third place. So, for instance, say Sagittarius gets first place. Cool. You guys will get a live video where I will be raffling off this deck. And in that live video, there will be a bonus love reading for your sign as well. Okay. And it'll be the same for these as well. Bonus readings live for second and third place placements on the liked videos for the month. I will be stopping the count on the 15th of May and adding all the counts up. So anything after the 15th of May for likes will not count towards this. It'll just count for how much you like me. So with that being said, keep a lookout for that coming up after the 15th. I will do one video announcing the first, second, and third place winners. So keep a lookout for that announcement. I'll probably do a collective reading in that announcement just to, give you a little bit of extra love. But then, yeah, near the end of the month, I will go live for each of these, and I will give them away first, second, third style. So there's the Light Seers Tarot, the only tarot deck I will be raffling off, which is kind of why it is first place, but it's also the most expensive deck, running in at 34 Canadian. And then you have the Light Work Your Light Oracle. This runs around 29 Canadian. And the Moonology deck, which runs around 26 Canadian. So those are the three decks. The way this is going to work is when I go live, I will raffle it off. Please don't add yourself to a raffle if you cannot afford to pay for the shipping to get this container to you. This is coming from Toronto, Ontario. That's where I'm located. So if you take a look on the postal websites, figure out how much it will cost. This is about £1. So look for £1 to travel from Toronto, Ontario to your location. How much would that cost? Get that estimate. If you think you can afford it, or if it's worth it to you, if it's going to be more than $34, well, you could probably just buy this deck flat out by yourself. So that's what I'm saying. Keep in mind, that this is free. I will be putting insurance on the packages so that if you cannot or do not pay for it on arrival, it will be returned to me, and I will re-raffle it out to somebody else that is willing to pay for the shipping. Please don't make this a hassle for me. If it's not a hassle for me, I may continue to give away things going forward in the future and do live readings. Now that that's all out of the way, let's jump into your reading. Because in spirit of the giveaway, I'm going to use those exact 3 decks for your reading today, but I'm also going to have my Rider-Waite on deck just in case you need a little bit of clarity. But we won't be giving away a Rider-Waite deck. Not yet, anyway. I'm not that rich. Maybe after college. I start college here next week. Trust your path. Keepers of the earth, you are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. So, are you feeling kind of lonely? What Lights You Up is asking you to find something that makes you happy and do it. And I think that'll help with whatever lonely feelings that you might have going on right now. Show the world the real you. Work through your fears. Interesting. Lots of talk about fears in your reading. Energy is gaining momentum. So there's something that you're scared of doing. Pardon me. There's something that you're scared of doing. What that is completely relevant to your situation, of course. So take what resonates to your situation. It's not going to be the same for every Sagittarius out there. Something's really I'm getting this like back and forth energy, like I'm gonna do it, I'm not gonna do it, I'm gonna do it, I'm not gonna do it, I'm gonna do it, I'm not gonna do it. That's the kind of energy that I'm picking up on right now. Like that's the maybe it's not so much that you're lonely, which was originally kind of what I was picking up off one card. But now that I've got this work through your fears, and it's saying that you are not alone, your ancestors stand beside you. So to me, when it's telling me to work through your fears and you are not alone, it is saying that you are protected, you are being guided down the right path, you are doing the right thing, your ancestors are with you. And that you just need to keep going even though you're a little bit scared right now, because it's all for your highest good. Yeah. Eight of Swords. I'm going to do it, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to do it, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to do it, I'm not going to do it. That's this energy here. So you get this vote of confidence here. You're like, I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it. And then you second guess it because you see things from a fearful perspective, right? You're overthinking things and you see what could be, like, oh God, I'm going to get tied up and blindfolded and, whatever. I'm not going to be able to see anything, what's going on. I have no control. That's the kind of energy that I'm picking up, right? Like I'm not going to be able to have any control over the situation, so I'm not going to do it. And then you get excited about the idea and you're like, I'm going to do it. And then you're like, oh God, I'm not going to do it. It's a continuum here. You're stuck in this, I'm going to do it, I'm not going to do it energy. I just saw the Strength card there. That's the do it card right there. And it's in the middle of your read. Okay. So you could be dealing with a Virgo, a Taurus, or a water sign, heavy on the water. I do have a soul connection here for those. Okay. We've got an interesting spread. I'm being guided right away to tell you to look up the angel number 979. I would do it for you right now, but unfortunately, to look up the angel numbers is actually on my phone, which is what I'm recording off of. So you'll have to look that one up for yourself. Comment down below if you have, and make it easier for everybody else if you feel friendly too. But again, don't have to. Free will. It's a beautiful world. All right. The Hermit, the Seven of Wands, and the Nine of Pentacles, which is where that 979 is coming from. Here's the thing. You are very defensive right now. You're introverted. You're, hiding yourself from the world. You are not getting out into the universe, into the world. You're not. You're sitting on your tush. In both the Hermit and the Seven of Wands, they're both sitting on their butts. One's lost in thought, and the other is standing guard. So you're either guarded or lost in thought right now, constantly. But the universe knows that what you seeks you. Nine of Pentacles. When you can't decide, I'm going to do it, I'm not going to do it, the universe just gives you more of that indecision. Does that make sense? So you're going to sit there and you're going to constantly bounce between the two. And the reason being is because this is a karmic decision that you have to make here. This decision is going to determine your forward movement in the future. And that's why it's a very weighted decision right now, which I'm sure I'm not helping, because you're like, well, thanks for telling me what I already know. We'll get into that. But here's the thing. This is a weighted decision because it could make or break a situation, whether that's a relationship, whether that's a connection, whether that's a company that you want to work for, like something. It's like there's no turning back. Once you go forward towards this, there's no going back, right? So that's kind of where you're kind of like scared about things. Like, I want to move forward on this, but if I go forward, there's no returning from it. As soon as I start the forward momentum on this, I can't backtrack. It won't work. So that's like, I can't come back to where I was and start over. I would have to start over from where I ended up, right? So that's the kind of situation, and it's got you kind of sitting in a bit of an agony here. Like you're confused, you're lost, you're torn between these two decisions to stay or go, whatever the case is. But the only thing that I see in kind of a leaning energy towards one way or the other, it's this Knight of Swords, which is go-getter energy. It's go forward energy. It's not stay still energy. It's not pick a different path energy. This is go forward energy. This is run to your bike, get on your bike and go. and follow your spirit team. They're guiding you. So that would be the only thing closest to any kind of advice or hint at any kind of movement for you. Forward movement, whatever direction that is for you. Okay, it's forward movement. No staying still, no staying stuck, no back and forth pedaling between I'm going to do it, I'm not going to do it. Pick one, stick to it, and commit. So I'm going to do it. Okay, do it. Commit to it. Perfect. I'm not going to do it. Okay, don't do it. Commit to it. Go do something else. Perfect. Right? So that's the kind of energy that I'm getting from. This is basically, to stop sitting in this, I'm going to do it, I'm not going to do it, I'm going to do it, I'm not going to do it energy, because it's getting you nowhere. Now, here is the bottom of your reading. The King of Cups, the Hierophant, and the Five of Swords. If you were waiting for this person, place, opportunity to present itself to you, to show you a sign that you belong there, you're on your own. You're going to be sitting there waiting for a very long time, because the universe isn't going to make this decision for you. The universe is not here to deliver signs to you about what you should do with your free will. The universe does not tell you the direction that you need to go down. The universe simply nudges you to make a decision to go down a path. It's up to you to choose that path, right? And I know it's scary, and it may cause you a lot of anguish, thinking like, am I going to win? Am I going to lose? Am I, is it going to hurt? Am I going to bleed? That kind of energy. Is it going to be worth it? The universe isn't going to answer any of that to you until it's done, right? Hindsight is 20/20. So you can only choose to do something or choose to do something else. You cannot wait for the universe to tell you this is the path you need to be down. However, what I can do, you might be dealing with a Cancer or a Libra, holy geez, or an Aries. Wow, look at those majors there. Listen. You have a power couple connection in your surroundings. For some of you. For others of you, this is just a path that you're supposed to be on. It's one that's aligned both your feminine and masculine energies. That's for some. For those of you who are looking for that partner, and this is a decision whether or not to enter a relationship with somebody or go after somebody, this is telling you that this person is a very strong counterpart for you. Again, we all have free will. We can all mess things up, but this person is a divine counterpart. You both think alike. You both are spiritual people. You guys might have water in the same place in your chart. Like you both could be, just an example, I'll use mine. You could both be Cancer moons, right? Something like that. Like you both have water in one of your placements, and it's like the same water sign in one of your placements. That's for somebody. Solid message. That's just a hint that this reading is resonating for you, okay? Let's get you a little bit of clarity, and then I'm just going to jump off. I'm going to get you 2 what-if scenarios. I'm going to say, see? 2 of Swords, 2 choices. The 2 choices. I'm going to say, what happens if my Sagittarii, I don't know. I don't know. What happens if Sagittarius goes for it, goes to it, chooses to do it, to go after it, okay? Whatever this is. What happens if they say yes? Wow. Well, you're gonna move away from your anxiety, your sleepless nights. You're not going to overthink things anymore. Things are going to, smooth out, calm down, that kind of energy. But then you have this King of Pentacles coming in to be generous with you. And the reason why I said wow is because at the base of that energy is the Queen of Pentacles. And tucked underneath her is the Sun. To me, if this is a person that you're supposed to be going after and you haven't decided whether or not you're actually going to go after it, this is screaming. This screams. You see? This screams. Hold on. Let me get this lined up here. Power couple. Six of Pentacles. King of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles. Equal give and take. Financially stable. Six of Pentacles, King of Cups, Queen of Cups, emotionally stable, obviously, emotionally connected, but also emotionally generous with each other as well. Equal give and take emotionally, equal give and take financially, physically. It's all equal give and take between you and this other person. Whatever this is, it would be very, very give and take. It would be very a fair exchange, if you will. So, I'm going to leave it there. I hope it resonated. If it did, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you want to, jump into these free readings and everything. I would appreciate your support. If not, take a look at the videos. Take a look at my channel around the 15th of May to see if you are possibly up to win a free tarot deck. But if not, thanks for liking me anyway. And I'll see you at your next reading. Till next time, Sagittarius. Love and light.